Okay, so this video is for just the A1 warm-up phase. Okay, so I'm just going to be showing you what you're going to be doing. The warm-up phase for every section, like your knee and shoulder, your hip and ankle, and your total body workout, it's all the same. So your warm-up, your activation, your flexibility are all the same. It's just your control drills and your abdominal drills that are going to be different. Okay, so for every exercise, I want you to do it in this sequence that's on the that's written out for you. Okay, there's a reason for it. I'll tell you in person. So your first one is skipping for 6 minutes. So it will be double hop 2 minutes, single hop 2 minutes, and alternating hops. So say you have your skipping rope, your double hops, okay, and then you have your single hops. So probably 1 minute on one side. 1 minute on the other side. You can alternate 30 seconds each side, just give each one a break, and then alternating one, which is this one. Okay, so alternating the legs, all skipping the rope. Okay, so that's for 6 minutes. Just kind of warm your calves up a little bit. Then you have straight leg kicks, straight out in front of you. Make the hamstrings warmed up. Right, so you have that. Do how many reps? So it's 10 reps for all of them all the way down. Then you have external rotations. Work on this now, okay? So around, 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 okay? So you're going full circle, nice, really open circle, okay? So that's external rotation. Then you have internal rotation, okay, which is inwards, 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 okay? So nice big circles with the hips, inwards and inwards, all right? So that's internal, external rotation, internal rotation. Here your shoulder roll with light skip. So I'm just going to give you a bit of a demo here. So it's just light skip around, okay? So nice big shoulder rolls, okay? Just kind of improve that range of motion. And then you have your A skip, which is, oh, see that? So it's just, it's like, know yourself how to do it. And then you have your walking hamstring sweeps, which is so toe pointed up, sweeping down, round, toe pointing up, sweeping down, and around for 10 reps. Okay, so that is the warm-up part. I'm going to show you the activation part in the next video. Okay, so get your band, resistant band. What you're doing is you're starting off with glute bridges at the start. So it's 10 reps of glute bridges. So band, boost the knee. I'll go face here. What you're doing is your band, resistance on the band. You're up, slowly down, explode up. So you're going for 10 reps. Okay? So keep the shoulder, hip, and knee in one line on the way up. Alright, so you're going for 10 reps there. Then you're getting up. Then you're doing hip abduction. Okay? So from here, you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then opposite leg, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then both legs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright? Once you've done that, you do the resistance band squat, which is 5 reps. 1, 2, up to 5. Okay? Try to keep upright. Okay? Try to keep your body upright instead of leaning like this. Alright? That's bad. Keep the body up. Nice and tall. Doesn't really matter about the range of motion, so obviously just keep the body upright. Okay? Next one's the squat jump, so keeping the body upright. 1, 2, 3. Nice and relax. Make sure there's a nice cushion. Then you have your crab walk forward. So bring it down here. Okay? From here you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 10, and then once you've done that, you go backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 10. Okay, then you move on to a lateral crab walk, which is this way. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'll just show you that in the frontal plane. 1, 2, that's what you're doing, okay? Just sideways, all right? And then you have resistant band quick feet, which is only keep it there. So you're going, remember the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, remember that one? And then that one, 2, 5, okay? So you're doing that on the opposite leg as well. And then you have your basic hip marks on the spot. So resist the band around the toe, the balls of the feet in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 10. Alright? So that is the activation part done. And we move on to the stretching. So, next part is the flexibility part. So the exact same for all of them. What I want you to do is, so get a wall. Okay, this is kind of in the way. So kind of just lean forward down just to get your calves. Okay, so it's 3 sets with 20 seconds, 23 seconds each side. Remember letting this leg up dead and just keeping this heel on the ground and just dropping forward, letting your knee drop down. You'll feel a real pull on the calf. Okay, you do that each side for 3 sets, okay, of 20 to 30 seconds. Then you move on to your hamstrings. Okay, so remember this one. So tighter side first. So my tighter side will be my left side. So what you're doing is hands on hips, keeping both hips in line. This one forward, this foot forward. Okay, kind of use a table or something beside you for balance. And what you're doing is you're leaning forward. And as you do that, balance. As you do that, you're trying to bring this hip towards this knee and leaning forward. You feel a real tight pull. Okay, pointed toe down first. Okay, and when you point the toe forward, you feel it in your upper calf as well for like the second or third round. Okay, so this is 3 sets, 3 seconds each leg. Then you move on to the quads, which is lying down like this, just nice and relaxed. Okay, and drive your hips forward. Okay, so drive your hips forward, just stay nice and relaxed. Go 3 sets, 20, 30 seconds each leg. Then you're on to the glutes. Okay, so with the glutes, grab some sort of surface. Okay, so remember, or even a wall, remember, swing yourself in. Up you get, grab the leg and just let it sit. Okay, just literally letting that sit. And if you want to apply a bit more pressure here, that's perfectly fine too. Okay, so that's 3 sets, 23 seconds each leg. Okay, so once you've done that, so leg, and do the same thing. Okay, then you have the hip flexors. So, surface like this again. Just using this just to protect the knees. Okay, so bring it in, foot down, nice and close, both hips in line, and you're just leaning forwards. Leaning forwards, relaxing, letting your hips drop, nice and easy. Okay, hold that 3 sets, 20 to 30 seconds. Then you have your pec stretch. Okay, so from here, you can either grab, so say this is a vertical surface. Okay, so what you're doing is, so picture this as this being up, okay, vertical surface, okay, what you're doing is, you're just pulling down alongside, and just holding that stretch, okay, you should feel it in and around the shoulder area, okay, so 20-30 seconds, and then change over, okay, and then you're onto your lat stretch, which is grab like a bench. What you're doing is getting down, now fours, and you're just hands up, and you're just sinking your middle of your abs into the ground. Just nice and relaxed. You feel a stretch on the side of your body. That is your lats. And then the posterior stretch, which is the best stretch in the world. From here, okay, what I want you to do is, so swing your body over, right, hands, toes pointed down, hands pointed forward, nice deep breaths, nice and relaxed, just nice and controlled, okay, when you're done, a couple of seconds, slide your hands down, grab your toes if you can, breathe. 30 seconds, just ease into it and ease back. Okay? Build your flexibility. Make sure to pause this video every time you've done each exercise, okay? Don't just go through it all, but have a flick through it and then, yeah. Okay, do it one by one. Okay, this video is the knee and shoulder control drills. So I'm taking more specific to the day. So knee and shoulder control drills. The first one is the flutters. Okay, so what I begin with is thumbs towards the sky. See my thumbs, okay? And you're on 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 10. Okay, when you've done that, you have your palms facing down the way. See my palms are facing down. Keep the arm or the hand in line with the shoulder. You're going 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 10, okay? And then with that, you're making a figure, hands down, and you're making a figure of 8. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you increase the rep, you increase the size of the 8. Okay? So that's just kind of shoulder health. Then you're moving on to Copenhagen's. Okay? Copenhagen's are good knee exercise, especially for the MCL. Okay? So, foot face here. See them there, perfect. Okay? Body in a straight line, hands up. So you're going 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? So how many reps are you doing? You're doing 10 reps. So do 5 reps each side. Okay? So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll feel it in and around the abductor and the knee area, and then change side as well. Okay? So the next one is scapula pro and retraction. Okay? So for this one, it's kind of a press up position. Alright? So what you're doing is, with your scapula is, so it's like a cat-cow. So press up position, you're bringing your chest as far away as you can. Okay? That's scapular retraction, and bringing your chest as close to the ground as possible. That's scapular protraction. Okay? So retraction, no, this is protraction, and this is retraction. Sorry, the opposite way. Okay? So this is retract, so you track the scapula in towards your midline, and this is protraction by keeping your arms straight as well. Okay? So, or even if that's too difficult, do it here. Retraction, protraction. Yeah? Retraction, protraction. Good. Alright? Then you have a co-contraction partial range lunge. So what this is so you're here, okay? One hand on your VMO, this one hand on your glute. What you're doing is 10 reps, you're going in nice and slowly, focusing on this recruitment, okay? So slowly down, holding it for a couple of seconds, and back up, okay? Slowly, slow, and back up, all right? So you're focusing on this contraction here, okay? You can feel it, you will be able to feel it as you go up, all right? Slowly back down. So 10 reps, you're going 5 each side, okay? So these are your abdominal drills for your knee and shoulder rehab, okay? So we start with slow curl-ups, right? So this is, you see the whole, yeah, you can see my whole body. Okay, so what you're doing is starting position, so it's 10 reps, okay? Palms are gonna, so your whole arm is gonna try to stay parallel with the ground as you slowly curl up, okay? So this is what it looks like, right? So you go slowly up. See how my palms are parallel with the ground, and slowly back out. Curl up, slowly back out. Nice and relaxed. Curling, slowly back out. Okay? Right, so that's your slow curl-ups. Your next one is your toes to sky. Okay, so this is a bit difficult, it feels extremely restricting, but it's very beneficial for your lower abdominals, okay? It's very important, okay? So, your toes are to the sky, what you're focusing on is bringing your toes up as far as you can, up, hold it for a second, and slide back down. Bring your toes up as far as you can, don't forget to breathe, good, and slide back down. Toes up, hold it, and slide back down. You will feel your lower abdomen, you will feel that work, okay? Then your last exercise on this is